Let's take a deeper look into why this topic is so important and why understanding the changes in your diet as you age can be life-changing. Think about how much care and effort you've put into maintaining a healthy lifestyle over the years. You've built routines, made thoughtful food choices, and stayed active because you understand the value of good health. But as we grow older, our bodies begin to change in ways that aren't always obvious. The foods that once supported our well-being may now require more attention and balance to continue benefiting us. This isn't a message about fear or deprivation. It's a call to awareness and empowerment. The truth is, aging isn't just about adapting to limitations. It's about growing wiser, understanding your body's needs, and making choices that enhance your quality of life. And it all starts with understanding the foods we consume every day. Let's take the banana as an example. It's a fruit that most people would never question. It's sweet, convenient, and often recommended for its high potassium content. It's been marketed as the ultimate healthy snack. You've likely had it in your breakfast, packed it for an on-the-go snack, or included it in your favorite recipes. For years, it's been the symbol of a simple, healthy choice. But what if this trusted fruit isn't as innocent as it seems? Particularly as we age? What if the very nutrients that made bananas a superfood in your youth, like potassium, could now be causing harm if not managed properly? The idea can be unsettling, but it's a vital conversation to have. By understanding how your body's needs evolve, you can make adjustments that protect your health and allow you to continue enjoying life to the fullest. Consider this. Our bodies are remarkable in their ability to adapt and thrive. However, they also undergo natural changes over time. For example, kidney function often declines with age. The kidneys, which act as the body's filtration system, gradually lose some of their efficiency. While this doesn't happen overnight, it can have significant implications for how your body processes certain nutrients, including potassium. Foods that were once harmless, or even beneficial, may now need to be consumed in moderation to avoid potential health risks. And this isn't just about bananas. High potassium foods like oranges, avocados, and potatoes, which are staples in many diets, can contribute to elevated potassium levels in the blood. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, can strain your heart, weaken your muscles, and even lead to life-threatening complications if left unchecked. These aren't the kinds of risks we tend to associate with everyday foods, but they're important to understand as we age. Now, before you start thinking that you'll need to give up all your favorite foods, let's reframe the narrative. This isn't about eliminating foods you love. It's about learning how to enjoy them in ways that support your health. It's about balance, variety, and moderation. The goal is not to restrict but to adapt, ensuring that your diet aligns with your body's changing needs. Let's also consider the ripple effects of these small changes. By making adjustments to your diet, you're not just protecting your health, you're enhancing your energy levels, improving your mood, and setting yourself up for more active and fulfilling days. Imagine waking up feeling lighter, clearer, and more in control of your well-being. Imagine having the stamina to play with your grandchildren, take long walks, or pursue hobbies without feeling drained or uncomfortable. And it's not just about you. By taking control of your health, you're also setting an example for the people you love. Your children and grandchildren are watching, learning from the way you approach aging and self-care. When they see you making thoughtful choices, staying informed, and prioritizing your well-being, you're teaching them a powerful lesson about the value of health and resilience. So as we dive into this topic, I want you to keep one thing in mind. You're not alone on this journey. These adjustments might seem daunting at first, but they're entirely achievable, especially when approached with curiosity and an open mind. Together, we'll explore how to make these changes manageable, how to incorporate them into your life seamlessly, and how to enjoy the process of rediscovering what works best for you. By the end of this discussion, you'll have the tools to make informed decisions about your diet, recognize the hidden risks in everyday foods, and take steps to ensure that your meals support your health in every stage of life. You'll walk away with practical advice, real-life examples, and the confidence to make changes that truly matter. So grab a notebook, settle in, and let's begin this journey together. It's time to explore how small shifts in your diet can lead to big improvements in your health and vitality. Let's uncover the surprising truths about the foods we've trusted for decades and learn how to adapt them to support our changing bodies. Because when it comes to your health, it's never too late to grow wiser, make adjustments, and take charge of your well-being. This is your moment to thrive, and it starts right here. Now let's dive into James's story, a real-life example of how a seemingly healthy routine can turn into a hidden health risk as we age. James Miller, a 72-year-old retired teacher, thought he was doing everything right. His life was structured, and his habits were built on years of good decisions. Each morning began the same way: a slice of whole grain toast, a boiled egg, and a ripe banana. It was a routine he'd followed for decades, and it seemed perfect, quick, nutritious, and balanced. Bananas, after all, were a symbol of healthy eating, praised for being rich in potassium and energy. But things began to change. Subtly at first, James noticed that by mid-afternoon, he often felt unusually tired, something he chalked up to aging. Then came the occasional muscle cramps, sharp pains in his calves that sometimes woke him up at night. He also started feeling out of breath during his walks, even on the familiar, slow-paced paths he used to enjoy. His wife, Linda, began to worry, especially as she noticed his growing fatigue and occasional distraction. She encouraged him to see the doctor, but James hesitated, thinking it was all just part of getting older. Eventually, during a routine checkup, James decided to mention these symptoms to his doctor. The doctor, concerned, suggested a blood test to rule out common issues like anemia or thyroid imbalances. When the results came back, James was shocked. His potassium levels were much higher than they should be, a condition called hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia, as the doctor explained, occurs when there's too much potassium in the blood, which can strain the heart, weaken muscles, and even lead to life-threatening complications if left unchecked. For James, the culprit was a combination of aging kidneys and his diet. His kidneys, like those of many older adults, had become less efficient at filtering out excess potassium. Foods he had trusted for years, bananas, avocados, and oranges, were now contributing to a buildup of potassium in his blood. James was stunned. How could something as simple and seemingly harmless as a banana be part of the problem? He had always thought of bananas as nature's perfect snack, but for the first time, he realized that aging wasn't just about slowing down. It was about adapting to the new ways his body worked. Determined to take control of his health, James began researching how potassium works in the body. He learned that while potassium is essential for maintaining heart health, muscle function, and nerve communication, too much of it can become dangerous when kidney function declines. This natural decline, a part of aging, meant his kidneys could no longer filter potassium as efficiently as they once had. With his doctor's guidance, James started making changes to his diet. He swapped bananas for low-potassium fruits like apples, pears, and berries. He reduced his portion sizes of potassium-rich foods and added more variety to his meals. Incorporating lean proteins, whole grains, and colorful vegetables, hydration also became a priority. Drinking plenty of water helped support his kidneys in flushing out excess potassium. At first, The changes weren't easy. James missed the simplicity of grabbing a banana on the go, and adjusting his diet felt like a daunting task. But with Linda's support, he embraced the process. Together, they explored new recipes, tried different fruits, and learned how to balance James's potassium intake without sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. Within weeks, James noticed a difference. The muscle cramps disappeared, his energy levels improved, and he felt lighter and more in control of his health. Even his walks became enjoyable again. As the breathlessness that once held him back faded away, Linda noticed the change too. "You seem like yourself again," she said with a smile, relieved to see her husband thriving once more. James's journey is a powerful reminder that aging is not about giving up. It's about growing wiser. It's about understanding that our bodies change and that what worked for us in the past might not work now. By staying informed, being proactive, and making thoughtful adjustments, we can continue to protect our health and enjoy life to the fullest. His story also highlights the importance of regular checkups and listening to your body. Small symptoms like fatigue or muscle cramps may seem insignificant at first, but they can be your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. Catching issues like hyperkalemia early can make all the difference, allowing you to take steps to prevent more serious complications. James's experience is not unique. It's a story that resonates with anyone navigating the changes that come with aging. It's a call to action to pay closer attention to the foods we eat, the habits we maintain, and the ways we care for our bodies. It's proof that even small adjustments can lead to big improvements in our quality of life. So, let James's journey inspire you. Take a moment to reflect on your own routines. Are there habits you've trusted for years that might need a second look? Are there adjustments you can make to better support your health as you age? Remember, it's never too late to learn, adapt, and thrive. Just like James, you have the power to take control of your health and enjoy every stage of life to the fullest. Now let's dive into why certain foods, like bananas, can become risky as we age. It's no secret that our bodies undergo a series of changes as the years go by. But some of these changes are subtle and easy to overlook until they start to affect our health. One of the most significant, yet often underestimated, changes is how our kidneys function. The kidneys play a critical role in maintaining the balance of minerals and electrolytes in the body, filtering out what we don't need. However, as we age, these vital organs naturally lose some of their efficiency, making it harder to eliminate excess potassium and other substances. Think of your kidneys as a filtration system. In your younger years, they function like a brand new coffee filter. Fast, efficient, and reliable. But over time, just like any other part of your body, they begin to wear down. This decline in kidney efficiency means that certain foods, which were once harmless or even beneficial, can now pose risks if consumed in excess. One of these foods is the banana, often hailed as a superfood. A single medium-sized banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium, a mineral essential for muscle function, nerve communication, and maintaining a healthy heartbeat. On its own, this doesn't seem like much. But when you start pairing bananas with other potassium-rich foods throughout the day, like avocados in your salad, a glass of orange juice at breakfast, or a baked sweet potato at dinner, the potassium levels add up faster than you might realize. For people with optimal kidney function, this isn't usually a problem. Their bodies efficiently process and eliminate the excess potassium, keeping levels balanced. But for those over 70, the kidney's natural decline in function can mean that even a normal potassium intake may begin to tip into dangerous territory. This condition, known as hyperkalemia, occurs when potassium builds up in the blood to levels that can strain the heart, disrupt muscle function, and pose serious health risks. Hyperkalemia is often called a silent risk because its symptoms, like fatigue, muscle weakness, numbness, or irregular heartbeats, can be subtle or mistaken for other conditions. In severe cases, it can lead to cardiac arrest, making it a condition that requires immediate attention. Bananas aren't the only foods that can contribute to this problem. Other high potassium foods include oranges, potatoes, spinach, tomatoes, and certain legumes. Even dairy products like milk and yogurt can contribute significant amounts of potassium to your daily intake. While these foods are undeniably nutritious, they need to be consumed mindfully, especially for individuals with declining kidney function or those managing chronic conditions like diabetes or hypertension. Let's break down how potassium works in the body to understand why balance is so important. Potassium is an electrolyte, a mineral that carries an electric charge, helping to regulate fluid balance, nerve signals, and muscle contractions. It plays a critical role in keeping your heart beating regularly and maintaining healthy blood pressure. However, as beneficial as potassium is, too much of it can disrupt this balance, creating serious health concerns. The heart, for instance, relies on a delicate balance of electrolytes to maintain its rhythm. When potassium levels rise too high, it can interfere with the electrical signals that regulate your heartbeat, leading to irregular rhythms or even more severe complications. The muscles in your body, too, depend on potassium to function correctly. Excessive levels can cause muscle weakness, cramping, or even paralysis in extreme cases. This is why it's so important to monitor your potassium levels as you age. Regular health checkups and blood tests can help identify any imbalances early, giving you the opportunity to make dietary adjustments before they lead to more serious problems. It's also why knowledge and moderation are your best allies when it comes to high potassium foods. But before you think you need to cut out bananas and other potassium-rich foods entirely, let's reframe the conversation. The goal isn't elimination, it's moderation. For example, instead of eating a banana every morning, you can switch to low-potassium fruits like apples, pears, or berries. These alternatives still provide essential nutrients without overloading your kidneys. If you enjoy potatoes, consider preparing them in ways that reduce their potassium content. Boiling potatoes and discarding the cooking water can cut their potassium levels by up to 50%. Similarly, for vegetables like spinach or tomatoes, blanching or steaming them can help lower their potassium levels while still preserving their flavor and nutritional value. Another key strategy is hydration. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps your kidneys filter out excess potassium more effectively. For seniors, staying hydrated is especially important because dehydration can further impair kidney function. Starting your day with a glass of water and carrying a water bottle with you can make hydration an easy habit to maintain. Portion control is another factor to consider. Even if you're eating high potassium foods, eating smaller portions spread out over the day can reduce the strain on your kidneys. This approach allows you to enjoy the foods you love while keeping your potassium intake within a safe range. It's also essential to pay attention to how your medications might interact with potassium levels. Certain medications, like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, can increase potassium retention in the body. If you're on these medications, working closely with your healthcare provider to monitor your potassium levels is crucial. The bottom line is that foods like bananas aren't inherently bad. They just need to be consumed mindfully as you age. By understanding how potassium works in your body and making small adjustments to your diet, you can continue to enjoy a wide variety of foods while protecting your health. This isn't about giving up what you love. It's about making smarter, more informed choices. It's about recognizing that your body is evolving and responding to those changes with care and attention. By focusing on balance and moderation, you can ensure that your diet supports your health and vitality for years to come. The changes may seem small, but their impact can be profound. When you make these adjustments, you're not just avoiding risks, you're empowering yourself to live better, feel stronger, and enjoy life to the fullest. And isn't that what healthy aging is all about? Let's now focus on what you can do instead of completely avoiding potassium-rich foods, like bananas, to maintain your health and well-being as you age. The idea is not to give up the foods you love, but to approach your diet with balance, mindfulness, and a willingness to adapt. With small, thoughtful changes, you can continue to enjoy a variety of delicious meals while ensuring that your potassium intake stays within a safe range. One of the first steps is becoming more aware of the foods you eat regularly. Many of us have staples in our diets, foods we eat without a second thought because they've been part of our routine for years. Bananas, oranges, avocados, potatoes, and spinach are all examples of potassium-rich foods that are common in many diets. These foods are packed with nutrients, but when consumed in large quantities or without proper balance, they can lead to a buildup of potassium in the bloodstream, particularly for individuals with declining kidney function. Start by identifying the high potassium foods you eat most frequently and consider how you might reduce or replace them. For instance, instead of reaching for a banana every morning, you could try swapping it for fruits that are naturally lower in potassium, such as apples, pears, or berries. These alternatives still provide vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, but they're gentler on your kidneys. If you enjoy potatoes, consider boiling them and discarding the water, a simple technique that can significantly lower their potassium content. Another key factor is portion control. It's not just about what you eat but how much you eat. Even high potassium foods can be part of a balanced diet when consumed in moderation. For example, instead of eating an entire avocado in one sitting, try spreading it out over a few meals or mixing it with other low potassium ingredients to dilute its impact. By paying attention to portion sizes, you can enjoy a wider variety of foods without putting unnecessary strain on your body. Cooking techniques also play a big role in managing potassium intake. Certain methods, like boiling, steaming, or blanching vegetables, can reduce their potassium levels. For example, boiling leafy greens or root vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes and discarding the cooking water can remove a significant amount of potassium. These small adjustments in your cooking routine can make a big difference while still allowing you to enjoy your favorite dishes. Hydration is another critical piece of the puzzle. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps your kidneys function more efficiently, allowing them to flush out excess potassium and other waste products. For older adults, dehydration can exacerbate kidney issues and increase the risk of high potassium levels. Start your day with a glass of water, and keep a bottle nearby to sip throughout the day. If plain water feels repetitive, try infusing it with lemon, cucumber, or mint for a refreshing twist. It's also important to pay attention to how your medications might interact with your potassium levels. Certain drugs, like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, can cause potassium to build up in your bloodstream. If you're taking these medications, it's crucial to work closely with your healthcare provider to monitor your potassium levels and adjust your diet as needed. Regular blood tests can provide valuable insights and help you make informed decisions about your health. Beyond food, lifestyle habits can also support better potassium management. Moderate physical activity, such as walking, yoga, or Tai Chi, can help improve overall circulation and support kidney health. Exercise doesn't have to be intense. Gentle, consistent movement is enough to boost your overall well-being and complement the dietary changes you're making. It's also worth consulting a registered dietitian or nutritionist who can help you create a personalized meal plan tailored to your health needs and preferences. These professionals can introduce you to new recipes, suggest alternatives for high potassium ingredients, and guide you in making changes that feel manageable and enjoyable. They can also help you understand the nutritional content of different foods, empowering you to make informed choices. Remember, this journey isn't about restrictions. It's about finding balance and creating a diet that works for your unique needs. View these changes as opportunities to explore new flavors, experiment with different cooking methods, and discover foods you might not have tried before. For example, if you've always enjoyed bananas, you don't have to eliminate them entirely. Instead, savor them in smaller portions or pair them with foods that balance out their potassium content. Sharing your health journey with family and friends can also make the process more enjoyable. Cooking meals together, trying new recipes, and discussing your progress can transform dietary changes from a solitary task into a shared experience. Food has always been a way to connect with others, and adjusting your diet doesn't mean losing that connection. It means strengthening it in new and meaningful ways. It's natural to feel hesitant or unsure about making changes to your diet, especially when certain foods have been part of your routine for years. But remember, these adjustments are about enhancing your quality of life. By managing your potassium intake, you're not just avoiding risks. You're giving yourself the energy and vitality to continue enjoying the things you love. You're creating a healthier, more balanced lifestyle that supports your goals and priorities. Imagine waking up each morning feeling lighter, more energetic, and more in control of your health. Imagine being able to enjoy your favorite activities without the fatigue or discomfort that once held you back. These are the rewards of taking proactive steps to adjust your diet and care for your body. In the end, managing your potassium intake is about empowerment. It's about recognizing the changes in your body, understanding what it needs, and making choices that support your well-being. With a little creativity, mindfulness, and support, you can continue to enjoy a rich, varied diet that nourishes your body and enhances your life. It's a journey of progress, not perfection, and every small step you take brings you closer to better health and vitality. Let's now discuss how you can take proactive steps to make dietary adjustments that not only protect your health but also enhance your overall quality of life. These changes may feel overwhelming at first, but they're about progress, not perfection. The key is to approach this with curiosity, flexibility, and a commitment to your well-being. When it comes to managing high potassium foods like bananas or other staples in your diet, the goal isn't to eliminate them entirely but to find balance. Small, intentional adjustments can make a significant difference in how your body processes these foods and helps you maintain optimal health as you age. This is about empowering yourself to make informed choices while still enjoying a diverse and satisfying diet. Start by taking stock of the foods you consume daily. What does your typical breakfast, lunch, and dinner look like? Are there certain foods you eat regularly without thinking about their nutritional impact? High potassium items such as bananas, oranges, avocados, and potatoes are common in many diets. These foods are nutritious but need to be consumed with more care as we age, particularly if kidney function has declined. Awareness of your diet is the first step toward making smarter, healthier choices. Once you've identified high potassium foods in your diet, consider replacing some of them with lower potassium alternatives. For example, if you're used to having a banana every morning, Try swapping it out for an apple, a pear, or a handful of blueberries. These fruits are naturally lower in potassium but still provide essential nutrients like fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins. It's about creating variety while reducing potential risks. Portion control is another critical factor to consider. Instead of completely cutting out high potassium foods, think about reducing the quantity you consume. For instance, if you love avocados, enjoy half instead of a whole one, and pair it with other low potassium ingredients to balance the meal. The same applies to foods like sweet potatoes or spinach.